Let me tell you something, yeah. My name ain't Sullivan, yeah. My name's Dan, yeah. Fat Dan. Remember that.
And guess what? I find more love in this chat, more people in this community than I've seen all 6 years I've been on YouTube. A lot of you didn't know yes, I've changed my channel. I was Music 55 when I started. Then I went to Kathy's Corner. Then I tried to do the books and that, Kathy's Corner and books. But
can you hold on a second? I need to deal with something.
Go ahead.
All right, you gonna turn your camera off, or you gonna leave it on?
Go. You're
all right.
Yeah, I've just seen it. Someone sent me the link. That horrible person.
I'm gonna drop down.
Okay, Jill. I understand.
Yeah, it's just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Dan?
It's not true. Do not believe a word of it.
No, actually, I heard videos.
Yeah, a lot of them
you.
are clipped and edited. The police are involved. There are a lot of police forces involved. There's a guy out there, a Scottish guy. We don't know who he is yet because we can't find him. But he's not just doing it to me, he's doing it to a lot of other women and stuff like that. He's a weirdo. And
okay, what I'm talking about is the comments that were made about a 13-year-old girl.
Yes, it's not what actually happened. But like I say, I mean, there's plenty of people out there that will tell you exactly what happened. But that's not how it was. See, the trolls only want you to hear the bad things. They don't actually play you the full recording. And that's not what was actually supposed to have been said. A lot of the videos have been clipped. The police are involved. Because this guy literally is obsessed with me. He follows me. And there is actually a big trolling ring on the YouTube network, which is being like uncovered slowly. But yeah, I mean, I could give you names of a lot of the women that are also victims of this, and they will quite happily tell you we have all been through it. It is horrendous.
I will tell you this, until we get police information, I have to go with what I heard, and I do not in any way support anybody that would do anything or say those things about a minor child.
Yeah, well, it wasn't actually about a child at all, darling.
It was you, Dan. I heard you say about a 13-year-old girl. You said it in the video.
Yeah, well, you only heard what the trolls put out. It wasn't actually the thing that actually think. But like I say, before I go, I'll quite happily go. It's not a problem. Speak to a lady. She's got a channel called Teddy, but we all call her Moon. And that, trust me, she's another victim. There's another lady out there called what's her name? Affiliated. What's her name? Jupiter. Affiliated or Jupiter affiliated TUT. They'll all explain it to you because they're all victims. So, and they will tell exactly what all this is all about. And it wasn't actually about a 13-year-old girl at all. It was just a comment that I made. But they used it, clipped it.
But you said she... All right, I'm not going to argue this with you. I heard it for myself, whether I know it was about a 13-year-old girl. The clips I heard, you lately said that she had nice tits for her being 13.
Yeah, no, what happened was there was...
No, we're not discussing this anymore. I can't support that, and I can't have you on my channel because I do not agree with any man or woman talking about in a sexual manner about a child.
Well, if you speak to those two women that I've told you, they'll explain it all to you. So they will explain it all to you. So Like I said, I've got nothing to hide.
All right.
So,
Well, like I said, I can't support anybody that would say some shit like that. So I'm gonna have to ask you to leave my channel.
yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Yeah.
But if you can speak to those two women, then they'll explain it all to you. So, all right, and then perhaps this can all be cleared up.
Dan, I got one question before you leave.
Go on.
What is the name of the person from Scotland that's doing this to you?
Well, he goes by different names actually, but he used to be called the Legend Plisco. Then he called himself Big Balls McGraw. And then he goes by the name of 13th Cyber Panzer Faust. And he's actually one of those Hitler types.
Okay.
He believes in the German Reich and all that lot. He's a proper weirdo. But we just can't find him at the moment. He hides under these VPNs and all that, so it's very difficult to find him.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining yourself.
Yeah. So, but like I say, if you speak to those two women, they'll explain it all to you. I knew this day was going to come anyway, because I know this guy follows me. He follows me everywhere.
Jane Max wants the link, please.
So,
okay. Dan, I got to agree with them when it comes for right now.
Hey, I'm not having to go at anyone. Like I say, once you've spoken to those two ladies, all will be explained. Because they've been through it with me all through the years. And they've been victims of this guy as well. So I'm just not very good at explaining myself. But to be fair, they'll explain it all to you. So, you know.
Yes.
But that Six Up Media, she's part of a troll. And this is what this guy does. He puts people's information all over the internet, weirdo sites and all that lot. And he's even in suspected CSA. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, like I say.
Dan, we're going to have to say goodbye right now.
Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. But
I don't know if CJ wanted to talk to him or not. I think that's...
I'm sorry, what, hon?
I think CJ wanted to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's all good. But I should go because you've got 1 minute.
Okay, wait a minute. CJ might want to talk to you.
She's here. Hey, honey.
Hey, honey. Stand still up here?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Answer me a couple of things, Dan.
And who are you?
Doesn't matter who I am.
She's CJ.
Just answer me a couple of things.
Go on.
On what level, and any level, doesn't matter how things get clipped, chopped up, sugar-coated and shit, explain to me in what level it makes it appropriate to say to someone who is 13 years old that you would love to see their fanny. Now, bear in mind, trigger warning, in the UK, the word fanny does not mean butt. It means vagina. So, on what world do you deem it appropriate to say to anybody who is 13 years old, I'd love to see their fanny?
How old?
13.
Oh,
and it's clipped.
And you do realise that over 98% of all these videos have all been clipped and edited over 1,000 times over.
You cannot clip where the original source came from. You
Right,
can't. You also can't condone how many sex offenders you're actually associated to.
Actually, right. See, yet again, trolls love to fucking clip and edit things. Like I say, I've got nothing to hide with the fact that when I was in jail, yeah, I happened to come across one, but that doesn't mean I'm friends with them. As soon as I found out what this guy was all about, I stayed well away from him.
That the only sex offender you're claiming that you've been around?
Who do you mean, who I've been around?
Is that the only sex offender you're claiming to have contact with? The one in prison who you wrote one letter to?
I wrote one letter to, and it was only until I realised once I was out what this guy was all about. That was it. I never had any more contact with him again.
So I haven't got a clip of you teaching a non-UK paedophile called Mark Feely.
Never met the guy, never spoken
I'm
to
not
him.
asking if you've met him.
I don't even know.
I'm asking, do I have a clip? Does a clip exist? Do I have a clip that shows you teaching Mark Feely, one of the UK's most prolific known offenders, how to delete child pornography from his device?
Are you for real?
Oh, I'm 100% for real.
Believe that for a second.
I believe
I've
what
never
is in front of me. And one thing I cast 100% proof in, Dan, is the UK hunting community. Take that for fact.
That's fine, CJ. Take it to the police. I've got nothing to hide. Trust me.
Take that for fact.
I can guarantee you 100%. I have never been friends with that guy. Never met the guy.
You've been
never
friends with him. I
spoken
don't
to
care
the
if
guy.
you've met him. I care that there's a video that exists that
Yeah.
you're telling him how to delete evidence from his device so that he doesn't become a registered sex offender.
Oh my God. And do you know where that come from? Do you know
Don't give
where
a shit where it comes
from?
Do you ever notice how your ultimate...
That
Do you ever
has
notice how
nothing
your
to
ultimate
do
comeback
with
is
children
that you're being
either.
choked?
CJ, let me talk. That had nothing to do with children at all.
Well, it 100%
It was a
something to do.
conversation that I had with someone that had loads of fucking images, like as in Pornhub images. And I said to him, you do realise that you can get done for
Don't
that.
sugarcoat the words that are in this clip.
I'm
The
not,
clip is there,
please,
the clip
please,
exists, and it's
please,
your word.
Please, you want to play
It
it?
is you
Play it. I've got
that is
nothing to
saying,
hide.
it is you that is telling this guy how to delete
You
evidence
do
from his
realise
device
it's all
so that he
clipped and
doesn't
edited,
become a
CJ.
registered sex offender.
CJ, you do realise that this is all being clipped and edited by these fucking trolls. And you're the dickhead that sits there clicking away and listening to it.
One
'Cause
thing
you're
I am
another
not
idiot.
done is
Okay,
a
wait.
dickhead.
Stop.
And
Stop.
I
You're
have
another
seen
idiot,
multiple
CJ.
people like you
Both of you.
put
Both of
behind
you.
bars.
Wait.
Multiple times.
Wait.
If I was ever talking to any children whilst online, don't you think my internet provider would have contacted the police? Work it out.
Time
I
out.
worked it out.
Time
Why
out.
is
Both of you.
CJ, tell me your
CJ
real name.
and
What
Dan.
is your real name, CJ? Because you won't, because you're another troll.
No, wait.
Give you my real name, Dan.
Oh, time out, Dan. CJ
Yeah.
is not a troll. She's been with me since day one I started my damn channel. And you will not talk to her and call her out her goddamn name. You hear me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Leave. Motherfucker.
I'm sorry about that, Purple.
No.
One thing I will not stand by is somebody who makes vile and disgusting vile comments to children and who supports known registered sex offenders who have been caught multiple times. There is video clips there. You have seen the clips.
Yes, I have. And
anybody who wants the clips can have the clips. They're there.
People were thinking I was trying to silence CJ. I wasn't. I was trying to get it to say, one, Dan, what was you in jail for? No one asked him. That's a big part of the thing, you know. That is.
Thing is, he's claiming
but
that
also
he's been bullied and harassed.
I'm sorry, and him talking over all this to justify his wording, but what was getting to me was when he started to call CJ names and that. You only go and you only talk bad about someone when calling them names when you honestly how do I want to say this? I'm sorry. 1 minute. Give me a few seconds, please. You only go and act like you have to defend yourself and call someone else names when it is you who are doing wrong and that. Okay? Just remember, those who are guilty will call other people's name, call them name, harmful things and that.
Names don't bother me. That is,
No.
It's water off a duck's back to me. It makes no difference because it would take his opinion counting for my feelings to get hurt, and his opinion doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, he can sugarcoat it as much as he likes, that these things have been chopped up, they've been edited. It's amazing how one person can have so much chopped up and edited against them. The reason that he's getting bullied and harassed is because people are getting damn sick and tired of how he's acting online and not being able to have him held accountable.